What's up, guys? Hello. I know it's late. It's almost 9 here in the Pacific Northwest, so I apologize for being so tardy. Today was an amazing day, and it kind of just got away from me. So this afternoon, I ended up having 3 trainings / Zooms back to back. So hence the reason why I am getting online so late. So as you guys hop on, say hello. Don't be a creepy neighbor. Let me know where you're coming in from. How was your Tuesday? So my name's Jenny Lynn Curry. I'm coming in from Sumner, Washington. And I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit because I'm seeing so many posts and so many videos about the cost of living, and I'm seeing so many posts about how much it is for gas and how much it is for groceries and how much, I'm seeing a lot of people like, I'm gonna have to get a second job to pay for gas to get to my first job. So if that is you, if that is the place where you are at, feel my heart on this. Like, I know how hard that is, right? Like, I was a single parent for way longer than I even want to talk about. And I just remember keeping like $20 in my bank account because that's how much it cost me to fill up my car for the week. And so going to the gas station and having to spend $100 or $200 and it not even lasting the entire week for a tank of gas, like, that's detrimental, especially to people that were already on a small budget, right? Like, if you were already living paycheck to paycheck, you're now down to like a paycheck lasts about 2 days. You know what I mean? Like, it's to that point. And so I completely understand where you're coming from, and how scary it is trying to figure out, how do I pay all of the bills? Like, at one point, it's kind of like you just take all of the bills and you throw them up in the air, and then whatever lands on the table, that might be what's getting paid, right? So if you are in that space, like, that sucks. And I want to try and give you a way out of it, or a better way, okay? So if that is you, just let me know, relatable, down in the comments. If you don't want to say anything, that's fine too. But I have been a full-time work from home, own my own business mom for about 3.5 years now. And I have been doing what I do, working from home, helping other men and women do it from home, living our life. I mean, last year we took an 18-day road trip with our kids. We went to 18 different states. We got to travel all over the place. We went camping like umpteen million times. I don't even know how many. And this year, we haven't gotten our camping schedule quite down yet, but it's definitely coming, right? And I've been self-employed working for myself now for 3.5 years, but it wasn't until just like maybe 2 months ago where I really thought to myself, holy crow, like, I've been not taking advantage of the fact that I can do what I want when I want and not have to think about checking the bank account, right? Like, not having to think about, how are we going to put gas in the car, or how are we going to put tires on the trailer, or how are we going to put, like, we just spent, almost $1,800 on new tires on my husband's truck so that we could go to Eastern Washington because we went and saw my mom for Mother's Day, but his truck needed new tires, and I was like, okay, well, we got to go get them before we can leave. So we spent $1,800 on new tires just because we could. Well, I mean, it needed it, but do you get the idea? Like, I didn't have to check which credit card it was going to go on. I didn't have to like check how much money was in the bank. I didn't have to do all of those things because of the business I have built. So anyway, if you are in that place where you're like, I don't know how to feed the kids, put gas in the car, and pay the bills all in the same month, here it is. I have a solution for you. So when I first started this business, I'm in network marketing. When I first started this business, I worked for a real estate company. Now, I wasn't a like sales associate. I didn't go out and sell homes to people. I worked in the office. I was in Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, 9 to 6, you know, whatever. Salaried employee, okay? I was given the option to go out into the sales field multiple times. And coming from a single parent background like I have, going from I get paid twice a month, I have benefits, I have 401k, I have bereavement leave, and I have this and I have that, right? Going from that to going, I don't know if I'm going to get paid because I need to sell something, was not something that I was going to do. And if that's you, like, over my dead body, am I going to be a salesperson? Over my dead body, am I going to go commission based or whatever? If that's you, I'm just telling you right now, excuse me, I absolutely agree. 110% absolutely agree. I would have not ever taken the leap to actually do it. I turned it down to go and be a sales associate out in the field because I wanted stability. I wanted to make sure that the kids were going to have a roof over their head and that they were going to have food on the table and I was going to be able to pay bills and I didn't have to worry about it because I could be like, okay, I get this much on this day and these bills are going to get paid. I get this much on this day and these bills are going to get paid and we're good, right? Until we weren't. So I'd been with the company that I was with for 4 years. I made a really, really, really good income, or so I thought, right? And it more than paid all of the bills, more than paid for everything that we needed. And I decided to take a vacation. My husband and I decided to take a vacation. We were going to be gone 10 days. That included weekends, so it wasn't like I was going to be gone 10 days from the office, but we were going to be gone 10 days. We flew to Nashville, Tennessee. We were going to be gone like a world away, it seemed like, from our kids and everybody, right? We go on our trip and I think I had been off work like 3 days, so maybe longer. So my last day of work was that Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I think it was like Wednesday, so maybe 5 days later. I am laying in bed in Tennessee. Granted, it's 3 hours ahead, right? So it's like 11 o'clock at night. And I get an alert on my phone and it says that I need to update my password on my email. And it wasn't something out of the ordinary, right? We would change our passwords quarterly, sometimes even more frequently, depending on what was happening, just to make sure that we had good passwords, right? So I text messaged one of the ladies that I used to work with, and I said, hey, can I get the updated password? And she said, oh, they didn't tell you? No, tell me what? And so through text message, I found out that I wasn't going to have a job when I came back to Washington. So here it is, a job that I had been at for 4 years. I had just signed a 10% increase in my pay the Friday before I left. And here it was, the super safe, paid all the bills, had the 401k, profit sharing, all of the things. I was good, right? I had everything that I needed. The kids were taken care of. Everything was taken care of. I was good. It was a secure position. I went on vacation and it was very unsecure when I came back because I came back without a job. So when I say I completely understand when it comes down to like needing to have that security, needing to have that paycheck, needing to have that foundation, I totally get it. So when we were on vacation, I was freaking out, and we had just started a construction company. We own a construction company, but we had just started it, and so we were like way in the hole. And my husband's like, it's going to be fine. I'm like, what do you mean it's going to be fine? My income was what paid everything, right? Like, holy cow. And I was freaking out. But I will tell you what, when I came back from that event that I was at, the event that we were at in Tennessee, we came back, I put my nose to the grindstone, and the business that I had for 4 months completely paid all of our bills, completely took in all of the income that my regular 9-to-5 would have paid, all of the bills, all of that kind of stuff. It replaced all of that income in that 1 month that I started with my nose to the grindstone doing what I'm doing now. And so fast forward now 2.5 years. So last year, I'd been doing this for 2.5 years. It more than pays all of the bills. Everything's all good. We go on our road trip. We come back, and life kind of hit us, right? So we're full blown in COVID, right? All of the things are happening. My mother-in-law passed away in August. I had to fly back east for an event. I came back at the end of August, and I got COVID. No big deal to me. It was just like a really bad cold. Nothing else. I was really I slept for a couple of days, and then I was totally fine, right? My husband wasn't so lucky though. My husband ended up getting COVID. He ended up being in ICU on a ventilator for 34 days last year. So I took him in to the hospital the day after his birthday on the 8th of September. And he did not get released to come home until October 11th. And the only reason why he got to come home is because I work from home. I own my own business. The nurse called me and she said, he needs 24-hour care. And I said, well, I can give that to him. And she said, you can? I said, yeah, I work from home. I can take care of him. And she said, oh, okay, well, do you have a walker? I said, yep, I already got it, because I had the money to do that, right? They said, do you have a shower chair? Yep, got one of those too. And so I was prepared, and I got to bring him home. But had I not been a full-time work-from-home wife, my husband would have ended up having to go to a rehab facility. And when he came home, he was literally like skin and bones. And he was so depressed in the hospital that he had started telling them just to turn off the lights and close the windows close the blinds, because he didn't want to see outside. He was so sick and tired of being there, and he had been so sick for so long that he was just like, he was done. He said if he would have had to have gone to a rehab facility, he doesn't think he would have made it out. So because I got to work from home, and because I can do what I need to do around everybody else's schedule, he got to come home, and he's living life, and he's doing he's at the YMCA with the kids right now. So when I say that, this opportunity has been a game changer for us, it has totally been a game changer for us. So now here I am. I've been here 3.5 years. I absolutely love what we do. I get to help people with their health. I get to help them with their finances. I get to help them with all of that stuff. So right now, it's an amazing opportunity, especially for all of those moms and dads that I'm seeing, like, I'm going to have to get a second job just to pay for the gas for my primary job. This is a way you can do that, right? So you can join the team. You can do what I do. You can get paid daily if you're selling trial packs. You can get paid commission based. You can get paid weekly pay, daily pay, monthly pay, all of those things. But here is the thing that it really dawned on me today. So I've been a self-employed person for now 3.5 years, right? But it wasn't until just like 2 months ago that I realized, like, I can do things that I've always wanted to do when I was working my 9 to 5. Like, for instance, I always wanted to go to the gym in the middle of the day when the gym was quiet and there wasn't a ton of people there. And I started going. And I thought, oh my gosh, this is what it's like to really live out your dream. Like, I've always dreamt that I could be able to go to the gym in the middle of the day when there wasn't anybody else there and I could get my workout done and get out, right? And so I've been able to do that for the last month. I guess it's been a month. I think I'm on like week 5. And so that's amazing, right? I get to do that. But then it really hit me today is that I get to do that not only like because it's something that I want to do, but I get to do that because I help other people get what they want, right? And I love that you can do this in the nooks and crannies of your day. It's not something that has to be hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of time, right? Simon Chan, he's a trainer for MLM people and that kind of thing. And he said, you know, what we do doesn't take a lot of time. You just have to be productive in the time you do have. And so the awesome thing about our team is we have what we call power hours twice a day. In fact, the reason why I'm on here so late is because I just led our team through a power hour. What that is an hour of time, 60 minutes. Someone like me who's earned a paid for car. I drive a paid for Lexus, right? So someone who, like me, who has earned a car, walks you through tasks that you need to do to be able to be where we are and driving paid for cars, right? So that's offered twice a day, once in the morning time, once in the evening time. So if you can't get on the one in the morning, you can get on the one in the evening and vice versa, right? And someone will walk you through 60 minutes of focused work to get you to your goals. So for those people who are like, I need a second job, but like if you're a single mom and you're already paying for daycare, for your regular job and you're trying to figure out how the heck you're going to get more income, this is perfect because you can do this in the nooks and crannies of your day. You can do this while the kids are in the bathtub and you're sitting on the toilet. You can be working while they're playing in the bathtub, right? Like so what I used to do when I was working full time and doing this, I would get up in the morning, I would post on social media, I would go to work. On my lunch break, I would post again on social media. And when I got home, I was already going to be cooking dinner. So guess what? I would cook dinner and go live on social media while I was cooking dinner for the family. That was what I had done, right? That's what I did to get to here that I am now. That wasn't hard, right? It just meant I had to be consistent. I had to do it every day. But that's what I did. And then I earned my car. I've been a car earner for over 2 years now. So for the people who are like, I don't know how to make ends meet, this is the perfect opportunity. You can get in. I can show you how to do it. We've got a training bot that we call Betty, who will literally walk you through how to be successful, walk you through what you need to do, how you need to do it. We've got literally everything is systematized, and it's super, super, super easy. So if you are someone who is like, I don't know how I'm going to do it. I've got more bills than paycheck. I've got to figure out how I'm going to pay for the gas for my primary job, or whatever the issue may be. Now is the time to jump. Okay. I'm just saying, now is the time to get in, get your little toes wet, figure out, what you have to do, right? Get into our training systems, get into our onboarding, and see how far you can take it, right? Like, there is no, here's the awesome thing. I was so scared of sales, right? And I was so scared of doing anything that was not a 9 to 5. Like, if I didn't show up and get a paycheck, I was scared, because what happens if I didn't do something right? What happens if, I screw up and I don't make enough money, or I don't make that bonus, or, whatever. I was so scared. So when I lost my job and I had no other alternative, I went all in with this business, and I was successful. Wow. Shocker, right? But what's funny is, looking back, I had so many opportunities. I had so many people that when they found out that I had lost my job with the company that I was with, they were in my inbox. They were blowing up my text messages like, come work for us. Oh my gosh, I would love to have you. Come work here. Come work here. You can work from home. You can do this. And you know what is so funny is, I said no. I didn't collect unemployment. I didn't get another job. I didn't do anything. I said no, because I had lost that amazing job that paid all the bills, that was super consistent, that was super steady, that was like the perfect thing, it was just the thing that held everything together. I had lost it. And I was like, you know what? I am never going to be a cog in somebody else's wheel. So if I'm going to lose everything, it's going to be because of me, not because somebody else decided that I wasn't good enough anymore. Right? Like, if I'm going to win, it's because I'm working really hard to win. If I'm going to lose, it's because I'm not working. And I thought it just blows me away now, because my gym is literally across from the office that I used to work at. And it drives home every day when I leave that gym. And I think, wow, how much different my life is now. Like, I can pay the bills, we can go on vacation, we can do whatever we want to. And I don't have to stress. Like, the kids have all of these end of year activities. My youngest has a kindergarten celebration thing tomorrow. I don't have to ask somebody if I can take off time for work. I don't have to figure out if I'm going to have to rearrange our schedule so that I can go in on a weekend, or takes, work extra long tomorrow or Thursday night to make up for the fact that I'm taking off on Wednesday. I don't have to do that anymore. I haven't had to do that for 3 years. So when I see moms and dads posting that they're going to have to get a second job, like, it literally crushes my heart, because we have 5 kids. And the one thing that, when my husband was super sick last year and we all thought he was going to die, and they were getting me ready to, go on hospice and talk to all these people and get ready for him to pass away, it really hit me. Like, we always used to say, we only have 18 summers with our kids. But that's not guaranteed, right? We're not guaranteed 18 summers with our kids. We're not guaranteed another week with our kids. We're not guaranteed another day with our families, with our kids, with our spouses, we're not guaranteed anything. And so when I see a post or a comment like, I'm going to have to get a second job, I'm not going to cry. Like, it literally hurts my heart. It literally hurts my heart to see stuff like that. When I know there's a better option, and I know there's an alternative, and I know that there are systems in place, and there's training in place, and there are things that I can show you how to do to make an extra income from your phone while your babies are in the bathtub. Like, now my kids are going to come home and the dogs are going to bark. So anyway, if you are in that place, if you are in that, I need an extra income, even if it's an extra $100, even if it's an extra $500, I want to help you. I do not want to see more babies without their parents around. Like, I don't want to see posts of like, hey, I need to find a second job to pay for gas for my first job. I don't want to. You shouldn't have to. So if you are in that place, or you know someone who is, I want to help them. I want to show them how they can do what I do, how they can work from home, how they can make an extra income. It's super easy. Anybody can do it. I mean, I've got great grandmas on my team that are doing it, you guys. Like, this is not rocket science. This is, do you care about people? Do you want to help people? Great, then let's make a change and help you in the long run too, right? Anyway, so if you guys have questions about that, or you're like, I just want some more information, if you're on TikTok, there's a link in a link tree in my bio. You can click on that. You can get to know the team. The Blessed Empire is my team. So you can get to know the team. You can get to know our family. There's information about how to join the team, or you can message me directly on Facebook. There's a link on my milkshake there as well to message me on Facebook. Facebook, if you are already here, you're a step ahead. So just drop team down in the comments. Sorry, my daughter's standing right there. I'm like, what's happening? Just drop team down in the comments and I will get you some information. We've got the $1 Keto Club going on right now. So we have some seriously discounted packets to get you started and $1 to become a promoter. So definitely let me know. Let me figure out where you're at. Let me figure out how you can get started. Don't go and get another job. Like, I can show you a better way and you can actually be with your kids. So I love you. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for hopping on, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.